The following segment is sponsored by PayPal. With summer here, many consumers are making large online purchases for items like travel, graduation gifts, or home improvement projects. An increase in online shopping can make us more susceptible to online scams. So here to help us identify and protect ourselves from 4 of the most common online scams is financial educator and the founder of MyFab Finance, Tonya Rapley. Tonya, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, so how can we identify a suspicious invoice?
Yeah, so that suspicious invoice is often going to come with an alarming message. And when you look into it, it will come from a company that might have a suspicious email address also in the email field. So rather than saying, xyzcompany.com, it'll say xyz1234org.com. That's a dead giveaway. But also, if you do not have a previous history with that sender, that also is an indicator that it is a suspicious invoice and could potentially be a scam.
Okay, all right. Now let's talk about peer-to-peer scams. What are those?
Peer-to-peer scams are scams where you get an unexpected payment request from someone that you don't know. I don't like spending money that I don't owe to anybody. You probably don't either. So do not pay them. Instead, you can look into it. If the payment request seems to come through PayPal, you can actually submit that to PayPal. They will block that user. And also they'll look into it. And the great thing about PayPal is that they protect your transactions 24/7 with fraud monitoring and advanced encryption that protects you from start to finish. So that includes passwordless and biometric login to keep your information safe.
All right, now let's talk about phishing scams. How do those work and how do we stay away from them?
Yep, they're very common. Phishing scams often come from, they send you a link requesting information or an email that requests information such as your password or your account number. You do not want to give them this information because either they'll use it or they'll sell it to someone else who will use it to compromise your information. The great thing is that if you use PayPal, you can forward that to PayPal to investigate it. And since they monitor fraud 24/7.
Okay, so while we're shopping online, how can we protect ourselves from commerce scams?
Oh, I know. I shop online a lot, and sometimes we see things advertised where the price almost seems too good to be true. And a lot of times with these commerce scams, they are. So they either won't send the item or the item will be significantly different than the item that they describe. So when you're purchasing online, you want to make sure that you're using a secure checkout that is protecting your information and your data, as well as offers some type of protection. So with the PayPal Purchase Protection Program, it covers eligible payments and purchases. That way, if you don't receive the item or it arrives differently, that you can work with PayPal to hopefully get your money back.
Okay, this has all been so helpful. Thank you so much. Where can we go for more information?
Thank you for having me. You can go to newsroom.paypal-corp.com/trust.
Perfect. Thank you again, Tonya.
Absolutely. Have a great day.
You too.